What's up, everybody? This is the Pick and Roll podcast. It's your host, Kabir, and Yassine, and we're back with a recurring guest, Grant.
Yep, it's me.
And right now we're watching this Toronto and Washington game and commentating as it happens. So far, Washington looking quite decent for an 8th seed.
Is it too early to say, I would definitely say too early to say upset, but do you think it's going to go 7 games?
Yes, it could easily go 7 games.
It's going 6, definitely. I mean, they match up pretty well. Washington has the talent in Bradley Beal and John Wall.
And Porter.
Yeah,
Porter's
yeah.
good too.
Don't forget
Yeah,
Porter.
those same 3 pieces, actually 4 pieces, John Wall, Gortat, Porter, Beal, they've been with each other for like almost
season.
4 or 5 years, I would say.
Right,
Yeah.
look at that finish.
And the years previous to this, they would finish like 3rd, 4th seed.
Right.
This year, 8th seed. I don't think the regular season is a good representation of the Wizards. Neither is the postseason.
They always underperform. They remind me of the Clippers team of the past. with
That's a
Chris
good
Paul,
analogy.
Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan.
Even
That
the
whole group
Clippers
over
were...
there. No, they were
Horribly
bad.
Because the Clippers never made it to the conference final
Yeah,
either. They would make
yeah.
it to the playoffs consistently, but never do any real damage in the playoffs.
They get like 3 seed every year, but like never advance past
Yeah,
the semifinals.
but I think at the end of the day, Toronto's still gonna win the series. But
Are we pulling up?
we'll-
3 bang.
Kyle Lowry just made a very
Fancy 3.
Yeah, Toronto looks to be gaining some momentum.
Now, if Toronto wins this series or Washington, could they go to the conference finals and then to the finals? Do you think?
well. Next round they're gonna play Cleveland,
Yeah.
which is probably the hardest.
No. They would.
Team.
Oh yeah, you're right. They would
'Cause
because Cleveland's
Cleveland's 4th
4th.
seed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which honestly,
No, I don't think they could do it.
Well, let me just be on record and say that I think Philadelphia is better than Toronto. So if we're talking about any other team making the
I
Eastern
agree.
Conference Finals,
I agree. Yeah.
it has to be Philly instead of Cleveland.
well, Philly's gonna make it regardless because Philly is gonna play either Boston or Milwaukee next round, and they're gonna beat them easily.
Yeah,
No,
right.
no, Milwaukee I think could show out. If
No,
Giannis,
not
I don't think they're better than.
Ben Simmons is locking up. Okay, not locking up Giannis, but slowing down Giannis.
Yeah.
Milwaukee has to go through.
If Embiid comes
Has
back,
to go
I
through
think they
Boston
could, like,
first.
handle.
Exactly.
Embiid should be back.
Because Boston is, both Boston and Philly are gonna have hard first rounds.
Dos Equis.
Who's
They're-
Philly playing? The Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good series.
that is our following-
That
follow-up
is
game.
a really
Well,
good
who
series.
do they have? They have
Who,
Hassan
Miami?
Whiteside.
Yeah,
Who else?
Whiteside, Dragic.
Dwayne Wade's back. In Miami.
Dwayne Wade.
He went
Dwayne Wade.
his little world tour to Chicago,
Miami's-
Cleveland, back to Miami.
Heavily underrated.
Yeah. I think they're a very like mature team in general.
Right, they are.
Like they have that one young guy, Winslow.
Right, Winslow.
No, he's not. He can't
Young
shoot though.
development.
You know how the Grizzlies they used to be like quiet but like good.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah.
Heat now.
Yeah, Wizards and Grizzlies. Nah, the
Yeah.
Grizzlies. They no matter what team they played in the playoffs, even if they played Golden State, they could always show up. They wouldn't win
Right,
always.
right.
They would show up though almost every game because they're like one of those really tough kind of, it's Memphis
Like
teams.
like gritty. You know.
Yeah,
What I mean?
it's a good word to describe gritty.
I feel like that's how the Heat are. Like they can like compete.
Yeah, but that's more based off talent because Memphis has never really had any like
They had
superstar type
They had
players.
Gasol, but like they're like limited. You know.
But
Saul was
he-
not a superstar.
he's-
yeah, I agree.
He's a very skilled player, but he's not like a.
He can't take over a game.
Exactly. He's not a superstar, but he's a very good piece for them.
He can't be the best player on a championship team.
Yeah, definitely. He's not an alpha male, is what you're saying. Yeah. Mike Conley's good though. Like I like Mike Conley, but I can.
He's
What
like-
do you
he's so
mean alpha
overpaid.
male? He just doesn't have the talent to be the best player on a championship team.
No, but like that. That guy Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
He's like you can just tell he's an alpha male.
He is.
Just by he like plays like so calm. Like Kobe when he first came to the league, he was an alpha male.
Right, but like
Like he would take the last shot even as a rookie, which is
I
like
feel
kinda,
like Lonzo opposite of that. Like
yeah.
he's a ball.
Donovan Mitchell's dad is probably LeVar Ball. Yeah, but he's just like no one knows him. And then
no, y'all are just hating on
Or-
Lonzo.
or
He
no-
had a great rookie
or no,
season.
Austin Rivers, his dad is LeVar Ball, and then Doc Rivers is Lonzo Ball's dad.
10, 7, and 7. Who had similar stats rookie year? Jason Kidd. Oh man.
Yeah, we said that before.
Yeah, but
We're not talking about Lonzo again.
Yeah,
for
but like,
they were
you
like
can't-
10th
yeah.
seed, dude, 11th seed.
Do you think Lonzo could win Rookie of the Year though?
no.
It's a two-person
Bro,
race.
it's a joke, bro.
I think it's a one-person race. The only reason I put
Yeah.
the second guy in is just because I like him, like
I
in
like-
terms of like a subjective level. Not really.
Yeah.
If you look objectively stats, it's Ben Simmons, obviously. But I don't know. I just like Donovan Mitchell. He just seems like really cool.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is the future.
Like he just seems like a Kobe Bryant kind of player. And then Ben Simmons more
He's
like
like
a
Russell Westbrook, except
you know,
like
Marcin
less of a
Gortat
distributor.
for
Like
nice
he's like
little hook
offensive
shots.
style.
he's like if Russell Westbrook was a shooting guard.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Lowry dribbling at the ball, goes for a screen.
That's DeMar DeRozan, dude.
DeRozan.
A good floater.
Nice little
Time
finish.
stamp. Nine minutes in right now in the third quarter. By the way.
What's y'all's pick to win the finals?
Warriors. They look deadly without Curry. When Curry comes back, they'll just turn it up another notch, and they'll be the best team in the history of the NBA, just like they were last year.
No.
That's right. I want to argue with
16
I,
and
I,
one.
I want to argue with that, but that's just like so hard to argue. Against.
16-1 in the playoffs last year.
Like the
And the only game Cleveland won was because of ridiculous shooting.
like
Didn't like JR like go off like randomly in that game?
Yeah. Like everyone on the Cavs were knocking down threes.
yeah. I mean the Warriors, they're like Drake. Like whenever you think you're gonna count them out, he just drops like "Look Alive" and you're just like, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, but I never counted Drake out.
Bro, when he dropped More
I never
Life.
counted the Warriors out either. I mean,
Okay, well yeah, because you're a Drake Warrior kind of person. I feel like everyone who likes the Warriors likes Drake because they're both like really soft.
Bro, I feel you.
bro, I'm not soft.
Bro, 1400.
Bro, you're wrong for that.
That's the kryptonite.
Bro.
Who do you think on this Wizards team, like who besides like the stars for both teams, Beal and Wall and Lowry and DeRozan, who do you think needs to step up in terms of role players?
Gortat.
Porter
Gortat.
needs to step up, and Valanciunas needs to step up, or like Ibaka.
I thought we were talking.
I think the big men are key for these games because
Valanciunas is gonna show up.
And
That's my man. Valanciunas is cool.
I used to always trade for him in 2K.
yeah, I was just about to mention like Valanciunas was such like a 2K player.
Look
if
at
that
look
makes
at that
sense.
cut. Look at that screen.
you like ball very
Valanciunas
well out of it.
is just crazy.
Like if you look at the teams, they match up almost perfectly. Like Wall, Lowry, DeRozan, Beal, Valanciunas, Gortat, they like look the same. Even
Gortat.
okay, not the same. They're just like big white guys
Nice little
from
drive,
like Eastern
Wall.
European countries.
That's
That's
Beal top of the key with Lowry on him all over him. Good.
And then even-
little drive floater alert.
Valanciunas can
Even
play pretty well.
Morris and Ibaka match well.
Solid defense there by
it's like
Toronto.
opposite play styles. No, Ibaka.
DeRozan with a
well.
nice little.
Yeah, they're both, like,
PLJ,
face up.
and That's off.
Forwards.
Yeah.
We got Wall dribbling the ball.
Bro, what about
away.
Nunaby? I feel like
Behind
if
the
he
back.
steps up, like if he goes hard, this,
Offensive
this
foul,
game,
and that is just
or
a
this round.
terrible call.
You see what he's
That
saying
just
right now?
can't, that can't be an off. That's just not an offensive foul. I don't. I
Oh, they
disagree
go
with
behind the
that.
back.
It's a blocking foul.
Let's,
No, it's not a good call.
I think that's a good. I think
He
that's
put
a
his
charge.
shoulder into him,
That's a
bro.
Yeah, that's a charge. It's yeah, because like he wasn't jumping. That's like the kind of rule that if
DeRozan
you're
with a hard take, not getting fouled. Keep going.
you
yeah,
seem
if
to
you're
be
jumping, it's not a charge.
you seem to be favoring the Raptors on this.
No.
You see, like
I want to see an upset. I like me. Oh, look at that.
Morris.
Oh.
Turn around J, fade away.
Hey, do y'all want to talk
is.
about the results of today's other game?
Oh yeah, the Warriors completely dominating San Antonio in all facets. I mean, a big worry for them coming into this big playoff game was their defense, and they definitely stepped that up.
Actually, the Spurs out rebounded them a lot.
Okay, that I said defense.
Defense and rebounds really
No,
good.
rebounding does not know.
Right.
Yeah,
Defense
defense-
isn't over until you
on,
get the
bro.
rebound.
No, yeah, I know. They,
Oh, bro.
yeah,
Dude,
but that doesn't.
That's like I
no.
heard that quote from someone.
Dude,
Skip Bayless.
The
Yeah.
Warriors-
No, not Skip Bayless.
the Warriors just like.
I actually just made up that stat too.
No,
they
rebounds-
You guys
Defense
didn't even watch the
rebounds are
game.
No, I watched the game.
No,
I
you
watched the
didn't.
Did you watch
If
the whole
you think
game?
they weren't playing good defense, you didn't watch the game.
I didn't say they weren't playing good
You
defense.
said they. Yeah, but you implied they weren't because they couldn't get rebounds.
Like the 5 minutes watched
That
that
wasn't-
game, they played decent defense.
Yeah, JaVale was getting into it. JaVale had a really good first quarter. He was playing well. Everyone was just.
Did you go to this game?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just fly back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're in Toronto right now, by the way.
Yeah.
We're at the game. Just above us, we've got Al and Chris. That's fucking football.
I mean, this
who
win.
does the basketball commentating? I know, like
Valanciunas a foul. It's so hard.
there's
Valanciunas.
the
holding
Van
his
Gundy
composure.
dude.
Oh, what about him?
Stan
Where does he
Van
go?
Gundy.
He's not. He would comment the Warriors game because he always comments Warriors
Yeah.
games. Who's commenting right now? Is it
Is it
Jalen
that-
Rose? Oh no, it's who's the Warriors coach?
Mark
Oh,
Jackson?
Yeah, Mark Jackson. He's commented.
No, he was on ABC.
Oh, then who's commentating now?
Where's TNT? Who the fuck?
Honestly, these commentators are kind of whack.
We can't even hear.
Bro,
him.
we should commentate.
That's kind of what we're doing. Oh, there's no
No,
Bhatia.
it's like-
Did you see him?
What?
I can spot an Indian anywhere. He's on this side.
Oh, there he is.
The bottom
Oh,
baseline. and the target.
Nav.
Bro, Nav and Nav should just watch the game together, like right by. That'd be like live.
I mean, that win for the Warriors was really big because they were coming into that game, ending the regular season 7-10, which is pretty
Well-
substandard for
The Warriors.
right.
And it kind of like, I don't want to say. I mean, it kind of boosted their confidence, kind of showing that like, going into the game, they're like, oh, without Curry, can we still show out? And then they realized, yeah, we can.
Alright, I have a question. If you could add one team and remove another team from the playoffs, which teams would they be? I say remove the Thunder and add the Nuggets.
I'm not removing the Thunder.
Yeah, the
Thunder-
Thunders are an exciting team. Dude.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like in terms of what?
Like if you could take
Because
one
like
team
if
out,
no,
like,
okay, any team you add now, I feel like is not gonna change the results. If you know what I like,
yeah, I feel you.
like the end result.
Like
or
take
even-
out the Warriors and put in the Nuggets.
Yeah, you'd have to take out like Warriors or Rockets to change like the overall result. That would make it more interesting, I guess. Because like if you took out the Warriors or the Rockets, then you'd have like a playoffs where you literally have no idea which team's gonna be in the finals. You know what I mean?
Nah, if you took out the Rockets, it's gonna be the Warriors.
Yeah, and if you took out the Warriors, it's gonna be the Rockets.
Really? You think that?
What?
The
Who else
West is that?
Dude,
like,
the Rockets are
gone?
elite.
They are elite.
The
you're
Rockets,
right.
no,
then I
they
would
were
say-
rated the best offense in the history
And then
of the
who
NBA.
who would you say would be third? In terms of ranking,
There's
it's,
no one close to Houston in the West.
no, I'm
other than
saying
the
who would be
Warriors.
third because it'd be a pretty close case between Thunder and Portland.
Oh, you're right though, cause like Utah.
What?
What do you mean?
Thunder?
Who? What do you
Wait,
mean?
what do you mean
Third
number
seed in the West.
3 in the West, not like actual seed, but who is like if you
The
did like
best.
a power ranking?
Third best.
No.
Who? Utah?
There's a pretty good chance they're losing to Utah. OKC might lose to Utah. You guys do understand that. OKC
So then
is
who's
not
your number
good.
3 seed then?
The Pelicans.
Probably,
Okay, shut up.
no. Portland.
This is funny. Like
Portland.
okay, never mind. Portland.
You just
That's
said
solid.
Utah could beat the Thunder.
Okay, what does that have to do with Portland?
If you could combine, what you know what they should do?
I think Portland's better than Utah.
What they should do to battle the like,
The Warriors.
they should combine the the offense of Portland and then the defense of Utah, and then they'd be able to beat like the Rockets.
Like the Thunder. or something.
OKC is one of the worst benches in the NBA.
Okay.
They're terrible.
Yeah,
They're not
we
good.
already took them out.
Right. Yeah, like,
Of our
don't even
3.
like think of putting them in the
So
third.
y'all sleep on the Pelicans, but like they can show out. You know, AD dropped 40 points in his like 6th playoff game ever, bro.
Right, and then they got 4-1 by the Warriors. Or they got 4. Was it they? Was it a couple?
They
I
got
feel like it was
4-1.
4-1. Oh, 4-1.
No, Curry hit that crazy 3
I mean,
with 8.
bro,
That
oh,
was
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, the corner one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching that game.